Hey guys, it's Kip from Famous by Friday Pickleball. Got a brand new paddle to review, the new 6-0 Triple Black Diamond, the Willinator. Excited about this paddle, been hearing about it for quite a little while, and excited to get out in the court with it because I've loved 6-0 paddles in the past, and I'm excited to see what their latest technology is going to do in their latest attempt at the pickleball market. I'm excited about this paddle. It has some changes over 6.0 paddles in the past, and it has a new kind of shape change that I always thought might work, but we haven't seen it happen yet. So excited about that as well. Let me do some housekeeping here. It is a 15 millimeter paddle, kind of different. High density poly core. The surface is an 18K Tory carbon fiber that's in a 3D weave. Looks really nice. Should grab the ball really well. Carbon fusion edge technology, Gen 2 thermoformed. Very excited about all that, but it's the shape that really might make a huge difference in our pickleball world. It is 16.6 inches long, so it's a touch longer than the kind of standard 16.5 or definitely the 16.0. 16.6 inches long. It goes from 6.9 inches wide down here at the base to 7.4 inches wide at the tip. So 6-0 believes that when you hit it out here, it's really going to have more torque, more power, and a larger sweet spot. And honestly, we rarely hit the ball down here. So they're putting the performance where we normally hit the ball. Very cool. I love that idea. Also, it's got a 6.5 inch long handle, or 6.25. I apologize. 6.25 inch long handle. That's still very long, plenty of room. Both hands, two-handed players are going to really like this a lot. 4.25 inch circumference on that handle. This paddle does weigh 8.4 ounces, and it does have a 122 plus swing weight. That comes from all the space out here, all the area out here, all the weight's going to be out here. So it is going to be a little heavier, and you can feel it. It is head heavy. The swing weight's going to be a little bit high. But what I think this paddle is really geared for, and the people it's going to be geared for, are tennis players that really like that extra torque out at the end, where they really fly the tip on through the zone. And two-handed players don't really care about the swing weight as much. Think of Riley that really weights his paddle down at the tip a lot, but he's a two-handed player, so it doesn't really affect them because they control a lot more, and there's plenty of room for that two-handed feel. So I think tennis players and the like are really going to love this two-handed player as well. Don't know yet, but that's what I believe. Just holding this and getting it straight out of the bag. All right, headed to the courts right now. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to want to try this paddle. It's been rumored for quite a little while. Excited to see it, excited to get it in. So I hope you're going to be out there, headed out there right now, and I will be back. All right, guys, a 6-0 triple black diamond Willinator. Let's see. This paddle is really head heavy, high swing weight. So I expect it to just have nice, easy depth, which it will. Yeah, look at that ball. Just so it's stiff as we've expected, kind of from 6-0 paddles all along. But that head, the weight's all out at the tip. Yeah, I was a little bit late on that swing because of that head heavy weight. It takes a moment to get used to, for sure. The swing, I over-adjusted there. Let me go after this target. Yeah, there it is. All right, let's spin a couple. This paddle's really good. It just beware of the swing weight. All right, gonna spin a couple here. I think this will spin really well. All right. Got under a little bit. Oh gosh, that spun. My goodness, really nice. Again. Yeah, really nice spin. Really good paddle. This is just going to take a moment to get used to because of the higher swing weight. Really nice paddle. Once again, great job, 6-0. That's the only beware. All right, guys, back. Just spent the last few weeks getting to know the new 6-0 triple black diamond paddle. This paddle does everything really pretty well, but it all comes with a caveat, and I'll mention that as we go. This paddle is accurate. It is consistent. You can control the ball pretty well. It has great mass, great plow through. So the power numbers are there also. They're on the upper end of normal. Not great power, but it does have a lot of power. And you would expect that from a heavier paddle with all the weight out here. You don't have to do much. There's just easy depth on every shot. And surprisingly, not a lot of flyers. Just good, nice depth without a lot of effort. Very nice. Very good spin. This 18K surface, the 3D design to it, the 3D weave really grabs that ball. There's a lot of dwell time, and it really performs very, very well. This paddle's not necessarily as stiff as some of the 6-0 paddles in the past. It is a little bit softer, but still, it's a plush ride. Anywhere you hit the ball on this paddle, it's just one ginormous sweet spot. You can really do anything you want, and you will not lose your consistency or your control. You're not going to lose a lot if you miss the sweet spot. It's really, the sweet spot is quite large. Once again, you've got a high twist weight, so that sweet spot is going to be very large. Great defense to offense paddle. You can go down and dig trash really easy, get it back into the non-volley zone, and get up there and take care of it. Now here comes all of the caveat and all of the things that come with this. I mentioned in the opener, I believe that it's 8.4 ounces and a 122 plus swing weight. I think that 122 swing weight is based on an 8.1 ounces. This is 8.4, so that swing weight's even higher. This paddle, you almost demands two hands a little bit sometimes, and there's plenty of room for that with the 6 1/4 inch handle. You can really get two hands on here. It almost demands that because it is heavy, and it plays heavy. It's not really quick at the net necessarily. Everything this paddle touches is going back, but it's not really quick at the net because all the weight's out here, and you can feel it from the moment you pick this up. This is not for people that have had any sort of tennis elbow issues, because this might exacerbate that, and really, it's going to be tough. Now, that being said, who this paddle is for. On the website, 6-0 says tennis players are going to love this. They're used to having all that weight out there. They're used to just really driving, really plowing through that ball. And I'm going to go back to two-handers. They're going to love this paddle. This paddle will work in certain players' hands. This paddle is built for the tennis player. 6-0 admits that. It's a nice paddle for two-handed players. They're going to have plenty of torque on there to get that ball through the zone faster. This paddle will fit certain players, and it'll fit them really, really, really well. You can do a lot of good things with this paddle. It's not necessarily for me, because I kind of tend to be a little flicky and really want to flick that ball through. And I think if I played with it for a little while, I'd build up a little strength and that would work. But I still like a little more evenly balanced paddle, or just a touch head light, because I like to be a little quicker. But I'm telling you, there's going to be a group of players that love this paddle a lot. I'm anxious to hear if you guys have tried this paddle, if you like it, if it fits your game, because it's pretty specific where this paddle has to go. And so I'm anxious to hear if you tried it and it fits your game, because I think the people that it fits their game, they're going to like it a lot. I would be remiss, this paddle does come in at $220 US, so it is a little pricey, but 6-0 has always backed their paddles, and technology and R&D wise, they've always done a great job. So you know you're getting the quality paddle for that 220. And they've put a lot of work into this. And I love the new shape. This I'm going to bounce on one other thing here. The new shape does make it even more so for the tennis players. Once you get the ball out here, normally with longer paddles, we lose a lot when we hit it out here. On this paddle, you don't. You can really just smoke that ball from out here at the end where you normally wouldn't hit it. Now, that does change a little bit. When we try this paddle, our sweet spot's normally down here a little bit. You can drag that sweet spot out there a little bit, which means more power, maybe a little less control, but you can really smoke it from out here. So give it a little time when you try this paddle and just kind of get used to it a little bit. All right, guys, as always, hit like, hit subscribe. We're going to be back with more content very soon. The 6-0 Triple Black Diamond. Love the direction the sport is going. I really like the new shape. I love the longer grip. Love it. All right, guys, I'll be back.
Sorry. Well, you got me back for that.